Welcome back. I'm C. Wing Yi and my guest host, Julie Ritz.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, and thank you for attending once again. I always value your expertise. As a real estate investor, you are part of my membership, you're part of our investment network, and you have a late start in life, but you ramp up your real estate acquisition very quickly several years ago. Now you have a portfolio of 6 rental properties in Buffalo, Niagara Falls, New York, and achieving very good cash flow, very good appreciation. Today, let's talk about what's going on. This example I'm going to show you. I know every market is different. I happen to live in San Francisco Bay Area for the past 30 something years. Although I invest out of state, was hundreds of our network investments. And Julie, you live in Southern California, and you, of course, invest out of state. So I'm going to share with you my friend, my realtor in the local Bay Area, San Francisco, Tony Bruno, who was kind enough to share with me two of his listings in the San Francisco Bay Area, East Bay. One's in Menlo Park, which is on a peninsula below San Francisco and right above San Jose. Another listing, I'm going to share, give you some examples.
Wow.
Located in Fremont. This type of examples could apply to any market in the US. So right now we are heading into April 2024. Regardless of what you hear about the housing market, mostly negative, all the negative, the new information, housing market, this and that, or doom and gloom, crashing housing market, whatever, all this very distorted and inaccurate and brainwashed information. But the reality is that, let me tell you what happened to all of these two listings in the local market. All right. So this property in Menlo Park, California, Bay Area, is listed at 1.1 million a bit around 3 weeks ago. And 14, there were 14 offers for this property. And the highest offer, get this, the highest offer was extra $550,000 over.
Wow. Over asking. That's
Oh,
unbelievable.
absolutely. This is real. This, you can check the MLS if you want. But anyway, the initial list price 1.1. The final sold price is 1.65. For multiple offers, bidding war in the Bay Area. So this scenario is playing out all over the country.
Oh, I agree. Southern California too. I have a very good friend who's a realtor, and she mainly works with buyers. And she had a buyer in the $1.5 million, and it took her over 6 months to find them a property because every property they would bid on, there would be multiple offers and they'd go way up, way past their budget and stuff. Yeah, that's happening all over.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and okay, this is the house in Menlo Park. It's a cookie cutter house,
Cute.
like 1,370 square foot. It was built maybe 100 years ago. I don't know.
Wow.
But I know California is very unique. It's a different market than the rest of the 49 states. I get that, but it's nice to share this kind of information out there so people know what's going on with the housing market.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, this house was built 100 years ago, cookie cutter house and all that. Okay, the next house I'm showing you is located in Fremont, California, which is in the Bay. I used to live in Fremont 10 years ago. Now I'm up the street. So I'm all about Fremont. So Tony Bruno, yeah, his other listings a few weeks ago, the initial list price is 1.4 million. There are 9 offers.
Wow.
The final winning offer was 250 over asking. So the final price, believe my math is correct. The final sold price is 1.65 million. And let me show you this cookie cutter house.
Oh my goodness.
I know it's 4 bedroom, which is good. Like such as house, 2 full bath, 2 pad.
Wow.
As you can see, this is the actual. And this neighborhood is not all that great either. I know Fremont. I lived there. I sold my house 10 years ago. Yeah, perhaps I should have kept it. But
Yeah, really.
I don't get me wrong, I got a lot of equity out of it. And
I'm sure you did. Yeah.
I was able to buy other vacation homes throughout few places, Hawaii and throughout that.
Nice.
But just either here or there, cooking a car house, 100 years old, something like that. But that's what's, and just two examples, okay? I know every neighborhood is different, every market
Correct.
is different, right? But the perception and the misconception about the housing market is that, oh, it's a housing crash. There's so much challenges. All the negative information we've been feeding into our brain by the social media, by mainstream media, by the crash blows, porn videos out there. But at the end of the day, we have a the lack of inventory on historical
Right.
basis, and the pent up demand. Even if the mortgage rate right now, as we speak, is around almost 7%.
Hmm.
Think about it, Julie.
Wow.
2 years ago, in 2021, the mortgage rate were around 3%. Since then, the mortgage rate has doubled to almost 8% in October of last year, 2023. And now that's likely down to 7%,
Mhm.
the mortgage rate. And yet, over the past few years, despite all the doom and gloom, despite
Right.
pure negativity out there in housing crash, the inflation and recession, all this scary headlines out there, and yet people, we are still seeing multiple offers, bidding wars. Housing market have not gone down
Right.
at all. Or in some
That's
market,
right.
they've gone down maybe 2 years ago, 10, 20% in some market, in some California market, in Austin, in few other places, but they came back up. See, the housing market very resilient, and
Yes.
it's the two listings, it's a small sample size. It's really what's happening. Housing market is very robust. So my story to you is, I know these homes are in very high price. I get it.
Right.
California is a very unique market. There's still a lot of money in California. When there are a lot of people
Always.
sitting on the sidelines to pull the trigger even more once the
Mhm.
mortgage rate comes below 7%. If I believe the mortgage rate comes back down to 6.5% sometime this year or next year, you could even see more of a housing frenzy than you'll see.
Right.
Right now, you're seeing 5 to 10 offers in
Right.
many markets, right? All throughout the US,
Mhm.
just California.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
when there's a low historic supply and the demand is still high, upward pressure on home prices. So let's getting back to our investors, right? So
Mhm.
there's no reason whatsoever to sit on the sidelines as a investors.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely no reason. We're not going to go into that, right? So anyway, my takeaway is housing market is doing well, is
Right.
stabilized, and the future is looking very bright. So
Yes.
the winners and losers, the winners, they take action. The losers
Absolutely.
tend to stay on sidelines for 1 million excuses you may have. We're not going to get into that. So what is your final takeaway from this video before we exit?
I think obviously you can see that there's still a high demand for real estate at any level. Like I said, the properties that we are looking at are not in the million category, but I think that the point is you need to get in now. Because the longer you wait, and here's the other thing I would say, don't get hung up on the interest rate. Don't wait for the interest rate to come down a point or a half a point or a beta point or whatever. Don't wait because I go back to what you always say about you date the interest rate, but you marry the house or marry the property. So if you buy it now, even if it's at 7% or 8%, if it goes down, you can always refinance it. So you don't lose anything to make that move and take and buy that property today. Like I said, if you buy it at 8% and it goes down to 6%, refinance it. And then you get the lower interest rate, the tenant is still paying the mortgage, and you're good. But don't do I think my takeaway is don't keep sitting on the sidelines. Don't wait, because now is the time.
Agree. Agree. With that said, thank you so much. Said, I agree with you 100%. And with that in mind, so you guys listening out there, if you see any value whatsoever, please like and subscribe to my video channel and also comment below. And also, if you have not already done so, please put your email into my website below so you become our free member of our real estate investment club, real estate network. So you will learn more, get free education around real estate investing opportunities so you can take action to achieve your financial wealth. Thank you so much. It's see you when you and Julie Trust. Thank you
Thank you so much.
for hosting. Bye bye.
Bye bye.